drop something.
Okay.
And no, we only have the little cookies. I mean, big cookies. Sorry, Rag's not here with the little cookies.
All right, fully buff up. Get yourselves ready to go. Let's do a ready check and only hit ready if you have your GSPP popped and your cooldowns off and you have a health stone.
Hey, Wolf, do you got room for that lay on hands buff right before the pull?
I don't know. I'm gonna probably lose some buffs here.
What's your cap at in terms of?
I mean, I'm sitting at 25 right now, and
You have room for 32.
right, but I haven't had any procs or anything yet.
You have fort?
Nope, not yet.
All right, I think groups moved, but Keller, you're 7 and 8.
I did fort on 7 and 8.
Groups moved since then, maybe.
All right, 8 has it now.
Waiting on Honey Dot and Saruk.
Okay, so Wolf, of the options to go in with, there's a lot of hot options in shield and shit. What do you want?
I mean,
you have Renew, Tier 2 8 of 8, Shield, Druid Hots.
Let's skip the shields so that I'm not ended up rage starved and losing threat. Let's get maybe a regrowth and a renew.
Okay, that's Rhiannon and Sambo. I won't put the Tier 2 8 of 8 on you until when I do my heal, though, it's going to go on you. So unless you don't want it, in which case I'll take it off.
You know, I'd rather kill the guy, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not charging apart, so I've got a couple buffs before I start losing stand buffs.
All right, sounds good.
Countdown timer, I'll put Renew on you.
All right, we were waiting on Honey, Saruk, and Saravak. You guys ready?
Yep, ready to go.
And Dot, you ready? And Honey heals?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dot, you set? Okay. All right, let's do a pull timer. Clear comms. Listen for groups.
Watch thread off the hop, guys.
Yes. And please, Sam, Slats, and Ast, please be fighting for spots 2 through 4 after Wolf has established aggro.
Honey, come in the door a little bit.
Do you want to lay on hands or no, Wolf?
I could.
Okay. Let Wolf get.
Help, he's holding.
All right, tanks can go.
1.
Helpy healing. Falcor next.
Falcor's holding. Falcor's healing. Keller, you're next.
2.
Keller's holding. Keller's healing. Effie, you're next.
Effie's holding.
3.
Effie's healing. Rhiannon, you're next.
One's healing. Shree's next.
Shree's holding.
4.
Shree's healing. Zinzadar, you're next.
Zen's holding. Zen's healing. Sambo next.
5.
Sambo holding. Sambo healing. Alden next.
6.
Alden holding. Alden healing. Honey next.
Honey healing. Crab next.
1.
Crab holding. Crab healing. Helpy next.
2.
Helpy holding. Helpy healing. Falcor next.
Falcor's holding.
3.
Falcor healing. Kyler, you're next.
Keller's holding. Keller's healing. Effie, you're next.
4.
He's holding. Effie's healing. Rhiannon, you're next.
And holding.
5.
Rhiannon healing. Shree's next.
Shree healing. Sinzadar, you're next.
Then healing. Sambo next.
6.
Sambo holding. Sambo
GSPP.
healing. Alden next.
GSPP.
Alden healing. Honey next.
Honey holding.
2.
Honey healing. Crab next.
3.
Crab healing. Helpy next.
Helpy healing. Falcor next.
Falcor holding.
4.
Falcor healing. Kyler, you're next.
5.
Keller healing. Effie, you're next.
Nice job,
There it
boys.
is.
You guys kick ass. Easy.
Keep yourself alive. Oh,
Aw.
Get up this couple.
nice job, though, everybody.
All right, let's
Thank
go
God
to
we went here first.
get up the reses, please.
Hey, a pole arm.
Great work, you
Boy.
guys.
25 agility. What the fuck?
Vampiric Embrace freaking owns on that fight.
Gotta keep it up. It kept falling off quite a bit though. Could do even better.
Yeah, well, every 30 seconds it's gonna get knocked off, and then she can't put it back up for 30
There's
seconds.
a portal,
it-
guys.
Is there a cooldown on that? I didn't realize
So
that.
So
it's,
it looks
it
like
puts her on
Corrupted Mind
cooldown.
is still on, so we might want to wait for that to fall off.
Yeah, we don't want to pull trash for the next 2 minutes.
Because we can still only heal once every 2 minutes.
Well, mine's on 50 seconds left.
Yeah, I've got about 50 now.
Let's wait. Let's get back. Buff up the dead.
Are we going to rearrange the groups?
Yep.
My God. They move them one at a time.
That's my new favorite add-on, though. Well, it has to, because if there was a full 40, there's nowhere for things to go. So it has to do it. It's like a Rubik's Cube predictor or whatever the heck.
Get buffs on Gra, Honey. Who else died?
So the assignments are up there for buffs, shields, and everything. Just give it a double check. We're about to do some trash. And this will be the only time it really applies unless we beat 4 horsemen. So
We're going to pull left first. Alphen, go ahead and bring them on back. That pad is away, so. Death Knight Prio. Pull it out of the raid.
I didn't see a portal back there. I ran all the way.
Oh my gosh.
Should I pull? It's gonna make sure
X is free.
We're gonna pull that Pat. Oh, maybe not.
Have some faith.
I was running straight into them, dude.
Pull the next one.
Necronites first.
Is there any reason not to put Skull and Redeeps into 3 and 4?
Yeah, I can readjust that.
Captain's last, yeah.
Yep. And tanked away with it from everything else. They're the only thing that can't stand.
Perfect. So slats your on moons. Pull it away. Go ahead and pull.
Tanks can disarm the captains also to do less damage, but people should still stay away from them.
He's disarmed.
Can we also throw 2 people from 8 into 5 for prayer of healing? Sorry, I'm being very demanding with party layout.
Go ahead and grab that.
Make sure you dispel tanks when they get thunderclapped, because that's 100% attack speed reduction.
We're going to end up getting these captains. Yep, they're going the other way.
Go ahead and pull the shade. Let's just grab them after they pat away. I just don't want to have to mess with it.
Everyone stay in this
Way
corner.
back. Yep, way back. Go ahead, Elfin. Square and moon spread out and away from the raid.
The Death Knights you could actually stack. It's captains when they spin is what you don't want to stack up.
I got feared. Moon is loose.
Can we get a pickup? Nice job. Move up.
Just stay here for this next pack
Oh,
too,
yeah.
actually.
Just Elfin up. Everybody else stay back.
Is this shade gonna be a problem right here?
Shouldn't be, no. I want to pull that Pat actually that's coming through.
Without pulling the other group?
No, just hit him right
Nah,
now. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Stay back, stay back, stay back.
Okay.
Pull square all the way back to that corner back here.
Oh,
Now let's move up in the corner. All the way in the room. We already got the pats. We're okay. Tuck way back.
So I understand Fane isn't taking on any officer roles, but will he still be harassing us as much?
Yeah, I'm still going to be an asshole. Don't worry.
All right. I was just missing it, and I was like, it doesn't feel the same.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
We haven't given him a chance to be toxic yet.
It's been well so far. When you screw up, I'll be a dick again.
Hold them way back for fears. Don't get too far up, please.
Good call on going after Loatheb first, by the way.
Yep. Pays to listen to your raid group. I appreciate it. All right. Next pull. Admittedly, sometimes when you are leading and you have somebody post out 5 minutes, I don't blame anybody for that. It just can adjust or throw a wrench into kind of what the plans were. So appreciate you guys being flexible and us figuring it out. Go ahead and pull back, please. I don't want to get feared out of the group. That'd be dumb. Back up, everyone.
We've done it before.
I know.
Good job on the fear ward uptime, by the way.
Thank you. All right, pull next.
All right, everybody make sure, priest, that your assigned group has the shadow resistance buff.
Save cooldowns for the 3-pack.
Yep. Wait till they're clear and then Elfin, go ahead and grab them. Go ahead. Mages, well done with Scorch tonight. Keep that up, please.
No.
While waiting for them to pat, let's get. Okay, go ahead and pull that group.
Also sneak around the corner, everyone.
Okay, go ahead and pull them. Pop your cooldowns here. Grab that group. Back left. Keep them pulled back. Next group. Nice work, everyone. Go ahead and pull these in.
Let's make sure we're getting the pre-shields up on these guys in particular.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, these.
Hey, Saruk, do you have the macro again for common?
I already said it.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Superstar, now you're set until the end of time.
Now you're set until next week when I tell people to throw, so you guys don't have to waste any consumes.
Next group. Pull them back. Face us away, please, for the stomp.
Part of time.
All right, tanks on Raz. Remember, no sunders. Keep them on the ramp.
Who are two MCs?
Sambo 1, Helpy 2.
Okay.
No sunders on the ads, Sarthan. You can sunder the boss all you want. In fact, DPS warriors, you guys are going to have to keep sunders up on the boss.
Are we gonna pull now, or do we want to wait one last pass just to
Ready
make sure we're all
check.
good?
Yeah, let's ready check first.
Sambo, make sure get rid of the shadow protection that's on you.
And when Keller is ready,
Keller, if you do have hit gear, put it on in case one of us goes down.
All right, yeah, that's what I was asking. I'll do it now.
Okay, should we just wait for one more pass, or
yes,
just grab
we
that?
should.
Okay.
Yep. Well, let's wait for Keller. Make sure he's all set.
If the Curse of Shadow Warlock can put Curse of Shadows on the ads.
Keller, remove shadow protection buff from yourself as well.
Got it.
Why do we remove that?
As far as I understand, it transfers to your pet once you take control of them.
Heartbeat resists.
I am
On
ready.
Pat, when go ahead and mind soothe. Get into position.
Do you mind if I just wait one more? I just
that's
don't want
fine.
to fuck this up.
And remember, just on your initial positioning, pop that shield wall in wide berth to get into position.
And when you guys drop them, run them away so that they just don't turn around and one-shot you before we can taunt them.
All right. It's incoming. Make sure he's got aggro, and you guys know what to do.
I'm grabbing X.
Right there.
Shield wall in 8.
Disrupting shout in 3.
After shout, I will taunt.
Shield wall off.
I died to the shout.
So did
We
I.
both did.
Is that a reset?
Yes, that is a reset. We have dead.
Yeah, it's a reset. Go.
Did I just have him in the wrong spot? He looked behind the wall. Did I just have him too far out?
Healers dump mana if you can.
You yourself may have been too far out from the wall.
Healers dump mana.
Yeah, dump your mana if you want to live.
It's all right. So what happened there?
Just had him in line of sight of us.
Okay. All right. Reset. Go ahead and let's give it another shot.
So wait, sorry. He was in line, so like I needed to get him just a little bit closer to the wall, or
Yeah, his shout was within line of sight of both of us.
Which means
Yeah,
that
so-
your ad needs to be sticking out slightly, but he was too far sticking out, and
Yeah.
the shout hit the healers that were controlling. So
So
he
it's
has to be behind that wall.
either the healers need to be closer to the wall, or you need to make sure that Resuvius is closer to the wall on the other side.
Yeah.
When you're taking.
Okay.
We need to have the other healers making sure they're healing those pets or the ads too. When they're being mind controlled, the skull was at like 30%.
It's always rough on the first one, but I'll repost. Only a few people are focused on healing our tanks. Like everyone else is focused on the understudies.
The understudies only hit our tanks for like 1,000 each, so it's pretty easy to keep them up.
Yeah, I
The,
put.
understudies
I
need to make sure.
I think the assignments I put for our own tanks are actually like overkill. So, and that's only 4 of them or something.
Yep, he was just sticking out a little too far, so make sure he's not past that little corner.
Yeah, I'll try getting him closer to the wall this time. My bad.
Good. So heal up, buff up anybody who died. Spot buffs out.
If you guys want to practice positioning real quick, I can put you on follow and you could try on this wall back here. Just pull me along the wall.
Yeah, I can try that
That
real
makes
quick.
sense.
Yep, do it quick so we can get ready checks out and keep going.
So pretend you're the ad that you just MC, and
Mhm.
I'm now following you. So
Now here you go.
other way.
Yeah, you get.
So you
yeah.
want to you come back like this, and then pull him like this.
Oh, okay. That's the way. Okay, I thought you.
All right, I'm your ad again. You're the ad. Yep, just like that.
Perfect. All right. Let's
All right, I'll grab him on this
ready
next
check
pass
out?
around.
Yeah, let's do ready check real quick.
Int is falling off.
You guys want Curse of Shadows on all the ads?
Yep. Yep.
Sounds good.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
I'll
after
grab
this
him on this next.
pass.
Yep.
Sombra, you set? Perfect. Yep, let's get him on this after he pats around. All right, incoming.
I'll be grabbing square in a minute. Grabbing square.
He might be out a bit.
Nah, that's good.
Shout in 5.
Shield wall's off in 2.
Taunting after shout. Taunting and
We're
shield
gonna
wall.
Triangle hitting on healers.
Should I use Soulstone? To MC?
Yes.
Who's Triangle's tank?
It's
Moon's
mismarked.
still up.
It's supposed to be.
Shield wall fading in 5. Sambo, get it one.
The boss has a skull on him.
Shout
Doing
in
it right
3.
now.
Hide.
He shouted me again. I'm dead. Wipe it. Or run.
Healers or people blow your mana, so you didn't caught by shout.
Don't hit him.
How'd you die, Sambo?
I'm looking into that right now. So the second one was a disrupting. They were both disrupting shouts, which surprised me because
You might be stepping like a little bit too far forward.
Yeah.
So perhaps your hand got hit by the shout. You know what I mean?
yeah, I thought I was in the same place where Helpy was, and Helpy didn't die, so I was a little confused.
I mean, that's me talking, but yeah, you might have.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
you're a taller, lankier character model. No jokes. So
Also,
Alright.
if you are taking him and he like gets weird like that, like almost along the wall, just call that you need to reposition and everyone can stay out. 'Cause
Okay,
they
so
can
when I say
survive pretty long.
reposition, what do you mean? Like just
So
start repositioning?
so if you here.
The
Skull,
marks
come
are
over here.
now for the tanks to pick up. I switched
Skull,
it
come
so
over
that
here.
he is Raz
to
is
pointy.
unmarked.
yeah, thank you. We'll
We're
keep
just
the
looking
marks
pointy, I
this
guess.
way.
So pretend you're the ad, right? And I'm Resuvius. If Resuvius is like out here for whatever reason, like that could possibly be in line of sight, you just run straight through him and just drag him back. Just keep doing that until he's in a good spot. But you need to call out so everyone knows to stay out.
Okay.
Because again, your ad can survive with shield wall like for a long time. So don't worry about him dying or anything. Just if you need to reposition, just call for it.
Spot buff.
Superstar, when you get this res, be careful.
And that's another thing you can do if you're a mind controller. Just use all your mana, spam fort on someone or yourself, and just kind of yourself while you go into it.
Taking any damage break the mind control?
Taking damage doesn't by default break mind control, but taking any damage on this fight is like
lethal.
Yeah.
Well, the shout's gonna one-shot you, so there's no taking damage.
Yeah, I mean, if an understudy comes over and hits you, you'll live, and it won't
Well-
break MC automatically. But
Mind control is channeled, so it works like drain soul or drain life. So if you're hit, it gives you a lot of pushback too.
I don't think it does that. I mean, I was one of those people who leveled up mind controlling shit just for fun. It's you can get hit while you're mind controlled and just be aware that you're slowly dying. But in this case, they will kill you quickly. So
All right, we all ready to go? Got spot buffs out? Yeah, just be mindful of positioning. Call it out what you need to.
All right, I'll grab him on next pass.
Okay, marks are now accordingly. I switched a little bit, so tanks now skull, X square, and moon. Your tanks should be, or your mark should be correct.
you should be good there, Sambo. I'll grab X once it's in line of sight. Grabbing X.
Should be fine right there.
Shout
Alright,
in
I've got
5.
him.
Shout in 2.
Taunting.
Dropping mind control. Starting mind control.
Shield wall
Taunted.
faded.
Shout in 3.
You can drop your MC.
Grabbing square.
Taunts down, shield wall 3.
Shout in 5.
Boss is out.
Yeah. Did the understudy die from Sambo or what?
No, he was on the taunt wears off, and he didn't get re-taunted.
Yeah. You got to make sure when you get over there, if taunt's about to fall, you need to just taunt. Don't make shield while you're first global with it. You need to taunt first.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, they can take a couple of hits from even not being shield walled. Okay, reset happened. Go ahead, get reses out. I think that was a much better attempt. I think now you know that taunting needs to be the first priority. We should be fine.
Yeah, my nerves are feeling much better.
Just do that again and be good to go.
Can you guys get me here? Okay.
Yeah, I got you. Just be careful.
Thanks.
So based on Wowhead stuff too, any damage can shorten the amount of time that you are mind controlled. So priests, if you want, before you are swapping, throw a quick shield on yourself and then mind control, and that will help. So if you do get hit by any tick damage or whatever, that it won't lessen that bar as much.
Yeah, and make sure the understudies are attacking the boss too after you taunt. That'll help a bit with the.
Yeah, they do like
threat
7k
damage.
of damage.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
To hit.
Also, their threat's not that crazy.
7k for a priest is huge, dude. When I can't hit above 800.
All right, get mana, get buffs going.
I'd like to grab him on the next pass if we're ready. If not, I won't.
Yeah, we'll probably give it one more. We'll make sure everybody is topped off completely. Eat, drink, get yourself topped up. Sarthan, Effie, and Honey.
I need buffs. Like I don't have salve or anything.
All right, we'll go ahead and go on after this next pass.
All right.
Yeah, tanks check salve.
Perfect.
Got him in place.
Shout in 5.
Shield wall ending in 5.
Taunting, shield wall.
Dropping mind's control. MC now.
Shout
Got
in
him
5.
taunted. Drop.
Grabbing square.
Taunt wearing off in 3 seconds.
Taunting, shield wall.
Dropping.
Disrupting in 5.
Mind controlling now.
Faded.
Taunted.
Grabbing X.
Taunt wearing off in 8.
Disrupting in 5.
Taunted, shield wall.
Dropping.
I'd say
Starting
just hold
MC.
this one. Just hold this one. Hold this MC.
Taunted, shield wall coming down.
Disrupting in 5.
It's fine. He's dead. Good job, guys.
First try.
I didn't die.
Thank you for bearing with us.
Isn't that like a really good druid trinket or item?
All the druids can roll on it.
All right. Plum has to take a quick, like, 3-minute AFK. So if somebody can explain the next trash super quick and what prio is, I will be right back.
Axes spin. That hurts. Staffs explode. That hurts. Swords go burr. Typically, they're just in packs of 2 of the same thing. Axes are kind of like the Sartura ads, where they wind up for a little bit and then they spin. But they also do sweeping strikes, if I'm not mistaken, so you can really easily just get like completely obliterated. You probably want to pre-pot Arcane right now for the staffs. Don't use them all if you're going to be on undead side for Gothic, though.
Make sure to buff people up, by the way. Everybody had kind of shit show buffs for that fight.
Anytime we have a combo, the prio is staff followed by axe followed by sword. Sword doesn't really do anything that you care about. Just mind your range on the axes if you're melee and blow up the staffs as fast as you can.
Did anyone else just see 2 people go offline at the exact same time?
Yep.
There's a lot of buffs still missing on people. Everybody, if you have an assignment, check it. If you don't, and you're sad Rhiannon doing all the buffs herself, just a reminder.
Are we gonna give these guys a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here anyway.
I'm going to run and grab the laundry out of the dryer. It's like 10 feet down the hall so that somebody else can use it. And I'll be right back.
Go piss or whatever.
Yeah,
Just
that
take
works.
it.
Can't the guild just hire a laundry guy for Wolf? What the fuck?
True. Hello, how are we not sponsored yet?
Dude, this is ridiculous.
It's normally Zahara, but
I ate a can of Spam last night for dinner, so that's where we're at on sponsorships.
Sponsored by Spam? Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, that's a pretty legit sponsor. I'd take that sponsorship.
Well, that's the
You're not
only one we
supposed to
got. So
I mean, you got the Monty Python tie-ins right there, so that's pretty good too.
do 17 seconds.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, break time. Nice.
Hello, did you hear the news?
No.
We're sponsored by Spam.
Spam. Excellent.
Spam Musubi is pretty good.
Hey, Pointy, was there anything you saw that we could have done better?
All right, I'm back.
I mean, the last attempt was perfect. Other than that, it's just making sure you drag Resuvius along the wall to get in position correctly.
All right. I just don't want us, like, if we ever end up in this situation again with world buffs, I just don't want to cost us any.
All right, you guys just do what you did last attempt. That was perfect.
Yeah, we could, Sambo. Just don't stick your like pretty little arm out beyond the wall. That's all.
All right. Well,
It's to seduce the boss, man.
let's go ahead and zone back or log back in. And we'll get
Yep.
these pat.
Put Sunders back on your bar.
Elfin, go ahead and pull these in. Right here.
Can help you get an int too. After that whole discussion about taking int off of everybody. Thank you.
Can we spread these out?
No, thanks for the PI, but I was taking a piss.
These
Oh,
are
nice.
nasty cleave.
Thane wasn't kidding when he said these things hurt.
So you
I
need to
thought-
learn to evasion, dude.
I just assumed that he was over exaggerating so I wouldn't do dumb shit.
If you're a no world buff warrior right now, just AFK the axes. That's fine.
Okay, pull these in.
Okay, these need to die fast.
Spread them out. Spread them out. Well done.
1 second, please, for mana.
Oh, good. There's not that many polls.
We can actually skip a lot of this room.
Yeah.
Like hug left.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta probably get that sword pat and then the staffs at the end. But other than that, you should be able to skip the rest. I'd stay back here till the sword pat comes back.
Is Gothik right after all this?
Yeah.
Or there's a
not
hallway
right
with
after.
some things that we've already seen before.
Elfin should be able to hug the left wall. Let's not risk it. Just wait for that sword pat, I guess.
I could pull one back here.
Yeah. They're in the staffs right now, so. What was that?
Hello?
Alright, you should be good to go and pull them, Elfin.
Butthole.
Marked ones.
Pre-shields.
But quick reminder to lock this channel. Except I can't do that anymore, so another officer will have to.
To what?
Did someone not just come into our channel and scream?
I heard that. Someone needs to. So it's going to be an axe and a staff separate.
I think it was Keller.
Okay.
Oh my
it
god.
was-
Drag him back. Just so everybody knows, it's literally never Keller, but I don't know what's happening. We'll try to look into it.
I was gonna say Keller is like one of the quietest people I know.
Let's pull him back. Stay against the wall.
It's always Keller.
Oh,
Did-
shit, I had 22 health.
Didn't we say to prioritize staffs first in
Yes.
split packs?
Yes.
My apologies. I AFK'd, so I will do that from now on.
Cavaliers, stay back here. Should be able to move up into this. Just make sure you kill the Necronites first.
The other Pat's coming back.
Shackle them if you can. Should be fine.
Just blow these up, they'll be dead.
I'm really glad you said that because I almost shackled them.
All right, let's run up into him.
All right. For Gothic, we've got live side, dead side. Live side is where the casters are going to be. Caster DPS, I should say. Dead side is where melee DPS are going to be. We are going to have Wolf, Sam, and Ast are going to be on live side. We're going to have Slats and all the other off tanks on the dead side. So Skull, Sarthan, Coco, Saravok, Zaraya, everybody please on the dead side be ready to pick up.
Okay, so I'm just making sure. So west side is live side, east side is dead side.
Yeah, the dead side has the bone piles.
Okay, that's way easier.
I'm gonna put a mark on pointy. Dead side should be standing on me right now.
One sec, I'm just double checking my assignment.
Dead side, come to the star.
So all melee, and then the healers that are assigned to that side.
I just posted the healing assignments. So the trash healing is not applicable, and I had to change some stuff if you read it earlier in the day. So make sure to take a look. Helpy, Crab, Shree, Honey, Keller, all live side. Dead side is Zenzadar, Alden, Falcor, Effie, Sambo, Rhiannon.
Perfect. Live side tanks, I need you to spread out. One up north, one middle, and one south. Same thing with dead side. You're going to be spreading out. The graph, let's see.
You're gonna come stand on star.
And do we just shackle on a by case basis?
No, the shackle order is going to be, well, I don't know if we're going to do all right side shackles or what, but it's going to be Helpy, Keller, Honey, Shri, and then Sombra.
And on dead side?
Doesn't exist.
No shackles.
Okay, what are we shackling?
Death Knights. All right, so can someone go through this a little bit, or do you want me to?
Yeah, so prio for the living side is going to be riders first, then death knights, then trainees. For the dead side, your priority is spectral, are going to be trainees, riders, horses, and then DKs last. DKs do need to be faced away, so dead side, if you pick up a DK, it's got a nasty cleave, just tank it away from things and away from the raid. Really, this is going to be about coordination of sides. So Wolf on the live side for us, I would like you and Coco talking primarily about if we are getting overwhelmed on one side or the other. Same thing with Coco. Please call out, hey, we're good, send them over, or hey, hold off for a sec before you send more over. That way, because we need to balance the sides, is really one of the most important things. We can't just nuke stuff down on the live side and expect the dead side to pick it all up.
Yep. So it's definitely Coco. It's definitely on you mostly. What you guys are able to take. On the live side, a lot of this stuff is CCable. So if they're overwhelmed, we can CC a lot of mobs.
Okay, real quick, something I learned from a different run. Can I get a ranged DPS to come stand facing me, like 30 yards out? I'm going to tell you where 30 yards is. If you're within like 25 to 30 yards, when the Death Knights come out, they will charge someone. It should be Sam over there in the middle or whatever tank's on the middle platform. But if you're close, so he might go over and murder you. So right now, Palome, you are within 30 yards. So back up and I'll tell you when. There you go. You're out. All right. So where Palome's at right now, try to stay that far away from the Death Knights spawn points.
So range need to stay over to closer to the gate.
And Keller, you are on live side, I believe.
Yep, got it.
And what did we say shackle order is? I apologize.
Shackle order is, where did I post it? All right. Shackles, Helpy, Keller, Honey, Shri, Sombra.
Okay.
And unless we have some other different plan, I'm just going to say that the shackles will be concentrating on the right side, Death Knight. Are we concentrating on killing stuff from left to right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep. So, does anybody have any questions? I think some of this is going to be feeling it out, but big thing is going to just be communication between live and dead side. Let us know if you're getting overwhelmed. Let us know if you need a sec. Again, picking up ads as quickly as possible. Tanks, stay spread out, please. And on dead side, also keep yourself spread out. And healers on dead side, your head's gonna have to be on a swivel. You'll have assigned targets, but if your target's not taking damage and Lister or Skullcrack, somebody who's not normally a tank picks up, you got to be on that quick.
Let me talk about positioning on dead side really quick. So healers are gonna stay back on the star. Healers come back on star. Melee DPS will be out here. You're not really going to want to go past like this point. They'll all run to us. So tanks will be like out here. You just need to watch your pile that you're assigned to and pick up your ad. Melee will just stand around here and kill shit. Pretty much it.
Yeah, can I get Ford also?
And in Wrecking Crew, I think all warriors have your stuff was posted in the Wrecking Crew channel, so double check that in case. Let's do a ready check and give it an attempt or
Yeah, we should be
5.
fine over here.
Excellent.
Do we have a third tank live?
Live should be Wolf, Sam, and Ast.
Yeah, Ast should be over here.
said north.
Yeah, Asto, you want to be up here
Sorry,
in
south
this
on the
general
map,
area.
north of our position.
East.
That was understandable. Okay, and yeah, so range, make sure you're near the gate. Just call it out, and we'll let's give it a shot.
All right, somebody want to peg him?
Someone just go fireball it or shoot
Okay,
it or something.
incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Remember, on dead side, you're not going to want to run out into the room. Stay around here.
We will live side. We'll just blow shit up and send it your way as soon as we get it, and then just whenever you're starting to feel overwhelmed, let us know.
Yep.
You guys rule. Kick ass.
When you pick up the DKs, I'm going to talk during this because these trainees are garbage. If you pick up the DKs like right on the platform, it limits their charge range. In my experience, tanking this,
Yeah, live side tanks should be on the platforms if possible.
you want to be within a melee swing of the platform.
Incoming dead side.
Jeez.
How many waves?
18.
15. Is it 18? I thought it was only 15.
It's 18. I've seen 18 while I was dead a lot.
What happened to not going out to meet them?
Knights, nice. Perfect. So if they both charge to Sam, that's ideal, actually.
Hang back.
Hold.
Oh, sorry. No, I meant melee, not to move out.
Oh,
We're
okay.
fine. Stay, guys.
Healers, you could maybe get a little farther back in the corner.
Right side. Slats has got it.
Shackling.
Sorry.
Reshackling.
Right side first melee.
Shackling Rider. Immune.
Shackling.
Azariah.
Tank should be assigned a pile, so just make sure you're picking up what comes out of your pile. On dead side.
I think live side's done.
Yeah, live side's dead.
So what happens now? Do we just purposely wipe or?
Well, we get charged. They'll come to you soon. They'll be with you shortly.
Do we have somebody white protection?
How are you guys doing over there on the dead side? Can you
Yeah,
Pretty
take
good.
more?
We should be able to actually move a couple melee, maybe 1 or 2 over to the left side.
DI somebody or Soulstone or something?
Sensitor's DI.
So am I wrong in saying that live side looked like we had some split DPS going on?
Yes, split DPS a little bit, and yeah, things just got hairy like around wave 15.
Fucking rogues vanishing and shit.
God damn it, Speeder.
Yeah, we had some. I know we had some issues over on live side with multi-shots going off just as mobs were spawning, and then we're chasing them down, and that probably didn't help.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as I'm concerned, if we're doing left to right, I mean, that's our strategy. It really needs to be focused left to right, especially once you get to like wave 8 plus, because then if left is going, we can focus all the shackles on whatever comes out of the right, and nobody's shooting it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Agreed.
So priests who are in the shackle order, you're only going to be shackling stuff that comes out of the right, unless there's a specific call. And DPS, that's the right side. Death Knights are your last target when waves come out.
So are we expecting tanks to not pick up the Death Knights if they come out the right?
No, the tanks need to pick it up, and I'm sure the tanks know the struggle of picking up something that's due to be sheeped, right? You just do a taunt, and somebody should be getting their shackle on there before it's done. You shouldn't have to be smacking it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but who's on the right side? Is it Ast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you know the dance. Like, if somebody doesn't shackle it by the time your taunt ends, do what you got to do to hold it in place. And then once you see the shackle come out, you'll probably break it with your auto, and the person will just hopefully be shackling again already.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong here. It seemed like the only thing that could be shackled was the Death Knights. The Riders seem to be immune, and then the Initiates or trainees are humanoid.
Trainees can be sheeped. I have no idea about the Riders. They need to be the kill priority.
You really shouldn't need to shackle anything else. The undead side's fine unless there's too many Death Knights that come out.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Trainees have like 4K hit points. I don't think they need to be 60
Yeah,
years old.
well, if we send 1 million trainees to them, they'll die though. So those are the AoE arcane blast guys on the dead side.
Well, we were at wave 18 and we got the gate open on our first attempt, so now we have some better strategies in place. Keep calling out shackles. I will try to be on if something gets loose, if something is able to be frost novaed or sheeped. I know that some of these can be frost novaed as well, so if they start coming out, mages be aware of that as well.
So I wasn't actually looking over here while this was happening, but tanks for your platforms, you should be standing like pretty much on them the whole time. Don't try to roam around and kill stuff if you don't need to.
Yeah, I tanked the right platform on my weekend one, and if you just stand like where Pointy's at, like right here where I'm at, you can pick up whatever's there, and that keeps the Death Knight charge range, which they will do through your taunt, very limited. If you got to let a trainee go to keep a Death Knight, it's okay to do that, in my opinion.
Well, let's rebuff.
Yeah, I have a list of the shackle names. I can call it out. Can somebody throw helpy and assist? I will mark up the shackles once they go down.
Done.
Can group 2 get fort?
Are we still having just healers on the same side? We're not switching any of that up?
Well, dead side, how was healing? Because you guys have one more healer. Do you need it?
It felt fine. Ask the healers.
No, I felt great. I just didn't know if we needed more on live side or anything.
All right, let's ready check. Get in position.
Does that need arcane protection?
Priest inner fire. If you don't, you'll get smacked.
All right, everyone's ready.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. I was looking for the star and I was like, where the fuck is Pointy?
All right. Incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Left to right range.
And asked, just so you know, since you're on the annoying platform, I'm going to start shackling at 12. So before 12, you don't need to worry about it at all.
Okay.
Please don't be afraid to pop cooldowns when things get intense. You don't need them for the boss whatsoever.
Also, really wouldn't worry about shackling until at least wave 10. Undead side's like totally fine.
Yeah, whoever's shackling, you don't need to do it yet.
That's me. Thanks.
Horse first? Or no?
All right, who's the one shackling that? Skull is your shackle target.
It has a fireball dot on it right now.
X Kelpie is shackled. All right, Honey, you're the next shack, or Keller, sorry. Keller, you're shackling when the next death
Kill
knight
one of the
comes up there.
shackles. We're clear over here.
I don't know if we can kill him, so.
Rider.
Square, Keller, shackle. Honey, you're next on shackle. Moon, Honey.
Oh my god.
Rider.
Coco's down.
Yeah, so is slots.
I think all the healers are down on dead
Yeah, all
side.
the trainees got through.
Yeah, dead.
We have white protection up.
It felt really good till wave 18.
Yeah, that was like 8 mobs on that last one. 8 or 9.
All right, everybody just kill 17 things. Do we have a soul stone up? Or?
Are
No
we
soul stone?
releasing?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep, run back.
It was clean until that last wave.
So I'm just trying to understand the fight better. Was it because too many things on the live side died too fast, or how did we get overwhelmed so quickly?
It looked like a lot of the specters got through and started arcane explosioning the healers on undead side. So I don't know what the tanks were in position or not, but that's what killed us.
We lost 2 of them. That's why.
Do we want to swap a couple melee for the hunters, or does that not help to help get some damage on them at range?
I have seen it done where the hunters are just messing with the trainees on the dead side, keeping them away from everybody.
We need to be killing the horse on the last side as soon as they spawn, right?
Yeah, the horse is left side prio.
Yeah, I think they were dying too slow.
So what happens is if a DK gets near you, you get a debuff that lets the horse absolutely murder you.
Also, melee side, we need to spread out the mobs. A lot of people are getting just raped by cleave.
Pointy, everyone's following you because you're marked. Where you go?
I'm going the right side. Had to find it. I still get turned around later.
By the way, Shri, was that you doing the shackles early on the right side?
Yeah, that was me. I saw Death Knights and I was going. So I'll stop
Yeah,
that.
no worries. That's actually like a thing you can do, but if everybody's staying 30 yards away, it's not necessary. So I'll just call it out. I'm going to be the first one, and then Keller, Honey, Shri, Sombra. So I'll call out for shackles. If you don't hear your name, you don't got to worry about it.
Watch
Excellent.
for
Sounds
any
good.
pats that we skipped on the way, by the way. Hug left in that room with the staffs and axes.
And swords.
And swords.
Swords don't matter.
And my axe.
Makes me
Lions
sad
and
there's no bows
tigers
in
and
there.
Bears.
What was that, Rhiannon?
I said lions and tigers and bears.
Oh,
my.
We need to be able to loot them like you could in Wrath of the Lich King.
If it was Wrath, we would just have a one pally on each side, AoE tink everything.
In Wrath, I think it was that you could loot them for legendary weapons for the rest of the wing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Jesus, forgot about that.
So to be clear to everyone, the shackles are once we shackle them up, unless there's a call to kill it, we're keeping the shackle until like after the boss is dead. And if once you get a shackle target, once it's shackled, I will try to mark it up. And just remember your mark and be a mage. Just sit on that thing, shackling it every 10 seconds, even if it's not breaking. Don't wait for it to break. And don't be afraid to use your psychic stream on the trainees if they're on you. Priests. Unless other people
Or
are.
Fade for that matter.
That was good progress from attempt 1 to attempt 2.
Those waves are
from the
pretty
dead
much the
side
hardest part of the
perspective,
boss.
it looked worse.
That's because we did better.
It was good until round 18.
Yeah.
So, for shacklers that are wringing their hands, let me go through my mark macros because that's the order it's going to be in. Helpy Skull, Keller X, Honey Square, Shri Moon, Sombra Triangle. But I'll be calling you out, so. Like, I'll tell you when you're the next shackle, and then you're just shackling the next Death Knight that comes out of that portal.
Guys, I have a question. Does the live side need greater arcane protection?
Live side?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, there isn't Falcor.
Okay.
That transformation.
It looks like there is a shadow, like unholy aura that's hit something.
There's shadow on the live side, and it's arcane on the dead side.
And Skull, it's trainee, rider, horse, Death Knight. And Death Knights, if they're picked up, just face them away. They don't do a lot. They just, they have to be faced away.
I mean, my understanding is that basically there's going to be a wave where DKs come out and a rider comes out shortly following. You kill the left DK, you kill the rider, you kill the right DK, right?
Yep.
All right, Zook, Helpy, Sombra. Sombra said ready. Zook's ready. Helpy, you good?
Yeah, I'm just going through my consumables here. I'm good.
All right. Incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Range, try to stay back a bit. We were getting charged. Keep your distance. Yeah, what Skullcrack said, don't waste taunt on trainees.
Priest Inner Fire if you haven't.
Let it come back.
Rider.
Rider.
Helpy is shackling right now.
Thank you.
Was a Death Knight loose?
Got him. Stay in position. Rider up.
Undead side back up a little bit.
All right, skull's a kill now. There's a new skull shackling. Stop attacking skull.
Hold on, side side. Push it just.
Keller, you're next for shackle.
Rider.
Keep shackles on live if you can for now.
Keller X shackle.
May I just keep eyes out for loose trainees and sheep, please? There's no reason to kill them because they'll overwhelm dead side if we can.
Square, honey. Shackle when you can. Kind of looks like dead is dead though.
Yep.
Rider up.
We have white protection over here.
There should be source one up.
Close.
Okay, so what is killing you guys on dead side? Is it trainees?
Mostly, yeah.
No. Well, I think it's the cleave too. Like we're all bunched
Okay.
up and we're getting cleaved by like 3 Death Knights at a time. Like we're not spreading out the mob, so like every single person's getting hit. Because the arcane damage is only 300 or 400 a pop, but the cleave's like over 1,500 to 2,000.
So positioning those, they kind of have to be fanned out and facing away. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the horse is hitting the hardest out of anything on the undead side. So if someone that's not a tank is picking up a horse, they're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, probably because horses aren't super common. First pickups for horses should probably be Priotas, Coco, and Zariah. And we can call out like
Coco and Slats.
Slats and Coco. So that way we can call out like horse coming, so Slats can make himself available, and then Coco if 2 come over. But we don't ever have more than 1 or 2. So
Well, but the problem is that the Death Knights are in there too. So if a warrior picks up a Death Knight and doesn't turn it around instantly, it's just killing everybody.
okay.
I think once we get to like wave 15 through 18, the melee DPS side just has to spread out. We can't all be bunched up chasing one mob at a time. Like put like 4 or 5 people in front of each of the piles and then 4 or 5 people like right in between them. And we can like dedicate like Zariah, you can be a 3rd tank. Like dedicate yourself to tanking on the last half of that last portion of that fight.
Perfect. Should we have any more other than Zariah? Have like Saravok there as well?
Well, Saravok and Skull are going to put on some mid gear too, some tanking gear.
Okay.
I mean, I would probably say all the warriors should throw a shield on for the last couple waves, in my opinion.
Yep. Better be safe than sorry. Pick them up, spread them out. I
And
think that's
rogues
smart.
should stay spread out because if you guys all get cleaved, you're just going to get wrecked. Does anyone know if Frost Trap works on the undead side? Because we could always split them, have 1 hunter on each side.
Ooh, I am not sure, but yeah, we could definitely give that a shot if.
I have a feeling it doesn't, but I'm not 100% sure.
We could send maybe checks over there to try it.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, so checks go dead side, see about laying frost traps and seeing if that helps.
I put checks in group 3, so Pointy and myself get the aura as well.
So big thing, trainees running loose in the raid. Probably before waves like 13, 14, just kill them. But I would say all mages post waves like 14, we should be sheeping trainees that are either in raid or that are lost or that are low prio.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Sam and Ass and I could probably kill most of those trainees.
We ended up with a lot of mobs.
I mean, sheeping them is not because we can't kill them.
No,
Yeah,
it's to
well,
keep
that's-
dead side from being overwhelmed too.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Is just if we just let the tanks deal with them, then we're
They'll
not
die a
likely
lot
to get
slower.
overwhelmed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your DPS live side come like 13 or 14 when things start to ramp up. Your prio is going to be solely on Death Knights and Riders so much that might not be the worst idea. So sheep loose trainees, and otherwise don't even focus fire on them so much. Because we have some time after wave 18 before boss comes down to where we can clean up afterwards to make sure dead side is also in a good place.
I mean, one thing to be aware of though is the tanks over here. I don't know if you had a chance to notice it yet, but if you have a trainee or two on you for the whole fight, they tend to knock you down right before something comes out.
Right.
It gets
I
real
threw
annoying.
a repair buff for you guys down.
Marked with.
Oh, that reminds me. When I mark something as skull, turn off the Zug brains and don't kill it. That's a shackle target.
Yep. Skull X, Square Moon, and Triangle are shackle targets. We will call out kill prio on live side.
Do we need to start the shackles a wave earlier?
Probably would, because I saw 3 down at the end, and we have a couple more still at our disposal.
All right, I think it's. Can someone remind me? Is it wave 10? Does the Death Knight come out? I don't remember which wave is which.
There's definitely one that comes out in wave 8 because that's when I started shackling the first time when you guys called me on it.
I think it's 8, 10, 12, or does it skip 10?
I'm not sure. We can keep an eye on it this time, and around wave 10, we can be calling for at the start whenever it spawns after that.
Yeah, so starting on wave 10 this time, asked.
Hey, dead side. So if the mobs come from the back 2 piles, just funnel them to the trap. We're gonna keep putting the traps down like right in the middle, so it catches the
That's
middle
way too
pile.
far forward.
Why?
We shouldn't be going out.
We're not.
there.
The point is not to fight him here. It's to slow him down here, so we can deal with
Ah.
the mobs in the front, and then we can see what's coming and then react to it a little bit better.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So yeah, just funnel all 3 of the back piles to the middle, and then we'll have more time to either clear the mobs in the front or pull the mobs away in the middle. Because they're going to be too close. Like if we put the traps up here, we're really not going to be utilizing. It's going to be kind of too late, right? If we get too many mobs, so.
Yeah.
Plus, we can always run in and like AoE taunt lip or AoE taunt and shield wall if if things get really hairy, if they're far enough away.
Did everybody repair? All right, let's ready check and do it.
Don't try to lip an explosion.
Also, checks you probably don't need to lay them until about wave 8 or 9 or 10, depending on how bad it gets. But yeah, not at the beginning.
So Shri, if that's the case, what do we killing the first 2 Death Knights and then we'll start calling it from there, yeah?
I would guess I just found that on on Gamepedia for WoW Classic. It didn't really have which waves they come out in.
Okay. Let's just focus up on live side then. We'll kill the first two and then we'll shackle in the order.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Ebok, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect. All right, incoming. Great work so far, everyone. Keep it up.
Remember, I know it's just the initial wave, but try to go left to right. It's better to send one at a time to the dead side than all three at once.
First night incoming.
Got it, guys. Yeah, don't run in right away on the Death Knights melee just because they cleave. Like the first attack they do is a cleave.
Death Knight number 2, so number 3, that means should be shackled.
Yeah, the next Death Knight that comes out is Help You Shackle.
Make sure we have time to turn around the Death Knights.
Okay, next Death Knight's coming.
Shackling. Reshackling.
Also, that Frost Trap's not working, right? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah.
Rider. Next DK is Keller.
Rider. Death Knight's up.
Keller, your X.
Rider's up.
Next is Honey, by the way. Reshackling Skull.
Coco's down.
Coco's dead.
Can you get him?
Death Knight going to the healers.
Do we have Battle Rise on that side?
Slats is
Keller,
over there.
X.
I got him. Hang on.
Put your shields on, guys.
Quick buffs on Coco. if
Sheep
possible.
trainees in the back.
Tree, your neck.
I got the horse.
Death Knight or Rider.
I've got
Start
the Death
popping.
Knight coming in.
Pop cooldowns, guys.
I'm dead.
Help, he's down.
I got the one on the left.
Summer, can you reshackle Skull? Oh, Shree's down too.
Sombra and Skull.
Slow down if you can on live side. Undead's starting to get low.
No,
We're-
left side's
we're-
down. Do we have a Soul Stone out, or do we need a DI?
Falker's DI'd.
Fuck.
So Shri and Helby, what caused you to die? Did you get taken out by?
I was taken out by the Death Knight that I was going to shackle. I had repositioned myself to get out of range of the rider, and then I forgot to put myself back into the pack. So that one was on me.
Okay.
The rider and the Death Knight killed me. So I don't know what was happening with X Keller, but if it's hard for you to shackle, I need to reassign it. That needs to happen. I can't be sitting there asking for it to be shackled a bunch. If it was getting broken, tell me so I can find out who's doing it.
I was doing everything I could do to not hit it, while trying to still keep it out of you guys.
Yeah, X was running around while the tanks were semi-ignoring it for quite a while before it.
Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you. It was my fault. But I shackled him. It got broken. I ran across the room to shackle him again. I didn't target him correctly. And then I finally did get him targeted and shackled.
Okay.
I wasn't ignoring you. I promise. I was trying to shackle him.
So and shackle doesn't have like a cooldown on it, correct? You can shackle just like a mage can sheep.
Yeah, Sombra, I told you to shackle Skull after I died. Yeah.
Generally speaking, because like as a mage, when I'm especially mid-fight, if I'm going to be sheeping a target, I never sheep it just once. I always cash the sheep twice, just back to back, because I know that inevitably it'll get broken. People just be swinging. So if the shackle doesn't have a cooldown, I would just by default cast it twice in a row. So that way, when the first shackle goes off, if somebody does hit it, it usually triggers them to be like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that," and then they won't hit it from that point on. Or
Yeah,
just
we
keep
all have
jamming until.
We all have other targets that we're healing and stuff, but your number one priority once you have a shackle assignment is to keep that thing shackled. So never get out of range of it. I have my shackle on like my primary keybind right now. Like, anything you can do to make it easier for yourself.
Also, on dead side, definitely need shadow protection. They're hitting us with an aura that's doing shadow damage.
The live sides were coming over there at the end. That might have been doing that.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's Unrelenting Rider. Is that live or is that dead?
The Unrelenting Rider is live.
Oh, Spectral Rider. Spectral Rider is hitting us with shadow, with an aura. That's our side.
Yes, the Spectrals are our side.
Yeah, we're definitely getting hit with shadow damage before we get the live stuff.
I'll put out a shadow resist aura for you, Coco. See if that works. See if it helps. I don't know if there's any partial resists or not.
No, you don't need to do that. Shadow protection just on all groups. Doesn't stack with the aura.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need Devo aura for sure.
What are people dying to?
Well, I think the undead
Staffs.
side is just dying because we're getting too many mobs. But
No, I mean the honeys just died.
Honey's just died to staffs. Running back.
Did they run back in and then go?
Yeah.
Zone in. Let's get summons. When we have white protection, don't worry about running back.
If they die to the weapons, it might be quick to res them.
I mean, they're probably running back anyway now, so it's fine.
Let's go to summon on Honey Rock.
I'm Resi and Honey Hills. Don't zone in Honey Hills.
Schnur, I'm pretty sure the undead side is immune to like all CC stuff.
Yeah, they're immune to spells generally. I don't know if maybe paladins are special.
Yeah, I mean you can't. Yeah, no spell's gonna work on them. That's why casters aren't over here. So they're just gonna be immune to everything.
Skip past that. All right. This is what progression looks like. Let's ready check and give it another go.
We need to do loot soon.
Yep. After this attempt, one way or the other, we'll announce loot and do that real quick. All right, everyone's ready. Get in position and pulling.
Sam, in my opinion, you never leave that platform because the riders will murder everybody if they're ever loose. I know it's early days, but
Do you ever find out if freezing traps work on undead side?
They did not.
Didn't look like it.
and that's night. First set of night.
Hey, rogues, are you able to stun the trainees by chance?
You can intercept them for sure.
You talking
They
on
don't-
undead side?
Yeah, like
They
I'm
don't live
thinking,
long enough.
Well, I'm thinking at the end, if you guys kind of played goalie on the just to protect the healers.
Second wave of nights. Next wave, Helpy will be shackling.
Again, they don't really live long enough. If we put even one
running.
sinister strike into them, they'll usually die. So
And again, melee, just make sure when the big guys come in, don't go in right away until they're turned. Just save some damage.
Helpy shackling. Next is Keller.
Rider.
Death Knight on the right side, undead. Coco's got the incoming Death Knight.
X mark shackle. Thank you. Next is going to be Honey.
Got a few trainees coming.
Coco's got the rider.
You got
Honey
a rider
square.
coming.
Another rider heading over that way.
X is loose.
Reshackle X. Next
the knight
is
coming.
Tree.
Reshackle square.
Death Knight right next to me.
Rider center.
I got him. You got him, Cuckoo?
Yes.
Shackled.
Square.
Live side clean.
Got the horse.
Sombra, please reshackle Skull.
X needs shackle.
Rider.
Honey is dead.
Dead.
Down.
Get white
Tree's dead.
protection. Oh, Helby has a soulstone.
Got the rider.
All right, everyone lip and pop zappers when these come in.
Burn boss.
So, a couple things that I'm noticing that are happening is around wave 14, 15. We're doing better at managing up until that point on the live side, but we are letting ourselves get too overwhelmed. I think we are too focused on some of that, but and also shackles are breaking and running loose for way too long. Like unfortunately, healers, it just when your prio becomes a mark that's up, it just has to be on like your hotkey. And if you see it break, it has to be your prio. I see them hitting and killing people before they're reshackled again. Just try
For
to
reference,
neutralize.
I mean, for me, all I do is cast like at most 2 spells between a shackle. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. So just reapply it often, early and often, and we can more easily, I think, make sure to maintain because then we can just keep them shackled.
Loot homies if you want to hop up.
Okay. Oh, pull them accidentally release, but I'm not going to run back. I apologize.
Turned off. How's that? Full. Like it might be on his wish list. Hello. Is that sounds like it's better. Wow. I don't want all my clicks. Oops. Is that any better? Looks like it. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not. Ree might be AFK, I'm not sure. Rihanna. Yeah. Oh. Lister is not smart. Hey, I'm on the right side. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna go make some popcorn then. Yeah. Oh, crap. One more sheet. Sorry, that was my bad. I can try. Yeah. I'm curious if I made it to a reset spot or not. Although it's not a plausible reset spot. Mm. No, I came down because I realized if everything was just standing there staring at me, they might have not reset normally. I didn't want to bug anything else, so I decided to jump down. It might have worked though, because I was pretty high up there. So, Speeder, that actually was the strategy for the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King, was everybody just pile on one side because they made it so some of the monsters weren't immune to other spell damages and stuff. Yeah. Well, no, everybody was on one side, and all the monsters would just run through the gate as they were spawning in, and everybody would just pile up and AoE everything down. It might have been the 10-man. I can't remember if it was 10 or 25 man. It's a baby. You know, it might as well just be something we try just to see how it works. Yeah, thanks for coming. Good night. All right, this raid is done. I'm gonna stop the stream.